we're here at the start. We're at the Moot Hall in Keswick, and this is going to be where we start the Derwent trail. So let's see how it goes. Head away from the Moot Hall. We're going to head away from the lake. Just follow the road, cross at the roundabout, keep going straight, and we're gonna swing a left just as we cross the bridge. Turn left along the side of the river. And then we're going to follow the trail, heading towards Protinscale. And look at that for a view. As you come to the end of the path coming out of Keswick, we're going to follow the river to the left, and then cross the bridge into Protinscale. So crossing the bridge marks our first mile in. So not sure how far this one's going to be. Thinking about 10 miles, maybe a bit more. But we'll see. It's a beautiful morning, nice and quiet, so hopefully it stays that way. So we turn left through Protinscale, heading back towards the lake. Couple of nice coffee shops in Protinscale, but try not to let that tempt you. You can get that nice coffee and cake at the end when you've earned it. So as you've come out of Protinscale, we're going to take a left towards the lake, heading towards the marina, Nichols End and the launches. And this is where we really start to get onto the trail and those spectacular views that we're going to get as we circumnavigate Derwentwater and maybe a few of the peaks along the way. Quick navigation tip on this route: keep the lake on your left, and you can't go wrong. That's 2 miles in, and lane home, so we're on your left. Again, great cakes, great coffee, but we'll keep that one for a visit another time. And this is where it's going to mark a bit of a change, because a little bit further along the line here, we're going to start some pretty dramatic climb, because not just are we doing Derwentwater today, we're also going to tackle Catbells. So we're just going out of this beautiful woodland section after we pass Lane home, and starting to open up to a bit of pasture, and it's at this point we get the first sight of the real challenge on this route, and that's the climb up Catbells ahead of us. And you've really got to be here to really appreciate the magnificence and the scale. We're at the decision point now. Is it Hose End in the lake or Catbells? And obviously ice cream and coffee really not helping with the choice, but we're going to do Catbells. Climbing really starts. Like we're looking at about 1500 feet, so take it slow. It's rooty, it's slippy, it's rocky, so it's, remember, watch where your feet are going, not where they are, and most importantly, follow your pace, because the only reward at the top is the fact that you get to come down. So barely even started to climb up Catbells, all the way up there, and already all met with absolutely spectacular views. You see Keswick over there in the distance. It's just slightly off to the left, Great Dodd, and then over there Winter Forest. Not even halfway up and we see all the Derwent already. One thing you do have to remember when you're doing Catbells is it can get quite busy. It's a very popular tourist Wainwright with relatively easy path, although it's a climb. So just be mindful of everybody else on the trail. The last few hundred feet are a bit of a technical scramble, so again, be careful, just be mindful of everybody else around you. So just as you sort of thinking at the top, you get another nice surprise. A little bit more of a climb. We're starting to get spectacular views on either side. So we peaked out for a short period, so I get back into a little bit of momentum before the next big climb. And there we go. Here, just under 4 miles. We've ascended a vertical kilometre. a little bit more to go. Just start getting the peak. You get a really big steep climb. So technical. Tea time. Don't rush. Miles, 1400 feet, and now time for the fun, time for the down bit. That made all the effort worthwhile. Spectacular views either side of the ridge. And some fun on the way down. Remember, watch your footing, go at your own pace. Let people know you're coming, but respect those on the trail as well. So we'll enjoy it. Section out of the way of the descent. Just path to get into your time. Thank you. You see this is the end of the lake and the journey home back to Keswick. So as you come down the descent, you're going to come to a crossroads, and we're going to take the left, back on ourselves a little bit towards the lake. And then again at the bottom of here, we're going to swing right away from ourselves again. Take us to the end of the lake, towards Grange. And that's it. That's the big climbs out the way. 1,000 feet up and 1,000 feet down. Once we're at the bottom of the trail, you're going to swing a left back onto the road, back towards the lake. come to Mancy Wood, and you're going to go through the gate, and it's going to take us back towards the lake. Remember to shut the gate after you. You'll see a small footpath that comes off the road, drops you down into the bay by the lake, and this is where we want to be. And then we're going to head right again along the lakeside. Once you get to the end of the lake, you get a nice section of boardwalk over the wetlands. So it's fairly flat from here on out back to Keswick. So enjoy the scenery. We're proud of that achievement behind you, the Catbells. So once you come off the bottom of the lake back onto the road, we're going to turn left. Remember, keep the lake on your left and you can't go wrong. So once you've passed the Hawk Falls Hotel, across the road, and then we're going to start the trail. This is going to zigzag off and over the road a couple of times on our way back to Keswick. It's a nice flat route now, a bit windy through the woods, but all the big climbs and descents behind us. About another 5 miles. So we crossed the road a little while back at Catbell car park, and we're on the lakeside now. So that's 9 miles in. We've done about 1,700 feet of ascent, and we're on the last couple of miles back to Keswick. And across there on the other side of the lake, we can see Catbells and the ridges that we've traversed not so long ago. Now we can just enjoy the calm of the lakeside. Got a new boardwalk section here. This part used to be quite bad for flooding, so obviously protecting the grasslands and the landscape. Now we're on the soft sandy shingle along the shores of the lake. Here we see the launch on the lake, and this is what it's all about. Peace, beautiful landscape, and a beautiful sunny day. Now, looks like the water's quite high, so probably won't get all the way along the foreshore, but we're gonna see how far. Yeah. It's up onto the road from here. So we're back on the Lakeside trail, off the road. Oh, technical, rooty, rocky, muddy. So another one to take your time, watch where your footing's going. Bit of a scramble down onto the lake. So again, watch where your footing's going. Use your hands and just find the route that's comfortable for you. Down. Back on the lakeside. Getting down by the lakeside. Absolutely spectacular views. And the last couple of miles in the Keswick. As we get closer to Keswick, it's worth a minute just to stop and take in the lake, and straight across there from us is that ridge that we climbed, Catbells. So taking in the scale of that achievement, 1500 feet, quite an achievement in the first half of a 10 miler or so. So well done. Now let's finish strong, get into Keswick, and on a day like this, use ice cream. Here we are, starting to enter Keswick, passing the boat launches. Heading towards the finish. Back to where we started, at the moot hall. Look at here, past the in on the lake, swing left into the park. This is our final lake. That's the last little climb up into Keswick. That's the famous fishers, the Wainwright, which is awfully tempting to stop for a beer right now. And there we are, moot hall at the site where it all started a little over 2 hours ago.
I know.
There we go, 2 hours, 6 minutes, 1700 feet climbing, and then just under 11 miles. Hope you've enjoyed following the Derwent Catbells trail, and love to hear your comments if you decide to take it on. So it's a sticky toffee pudding ice cream after all of that from Sweet Temptations. So definitely worth a try. Handmade ice cream, perfect after a long run.